According to mass.gov, there are more than 750,000 people struggling with food insecurity right now here in the state of Massachusetts. During the holidays, many can't enjoy the food or festivities so many of us take for granted. Fortunately, local organizations are trying to help, like the Cape Symphony, for example. They recently held a Thanksgiving food drive and raised $7,000 in just 2 days.
So proud of the fact that we were able to raise $7,000 through our generous audience to help support our pantries and to help support our families who don't have the means to have a happy Thanksgiving.
We present great concerts. We have music and arts education classes, and we're trying to find different ways that we can actually give back to the community, because the community really supports us as well.
Cape Symphony chose 4 beneficiaries: Lower Cape Outreach Council, Falmouth Service Center, the Family Pantry of Cape Cod, and Faith Family Kitchen, where they presented a check.
We sponsor 9 food pantries from Harwich to Provincetown. We give them food and we give them money.
Okay, great.
And we have a warehouse in Orleans, and they can come and access it at all times.
Our slogan is we're more than a food pantry, so we also help with housing assistance, fuel assistance. We partner with other organizations, so like We Can comes in and provides legal counseling to clients who need it. We also partner with the Community Health Center of Cape Cod, and we are working with patients with diabetes to make better food choices, and they're seeing great reductions in the amount of insulin that they need.
So the mission of the Family Pantry is to provide food and clothing for those in need. And then we also act as a clearinghouse for other services. So if you needed housing help or something to that effect, we have partnerships with other organizations who do those types of work really well. But we pretty much stick to our knitting, and we feed about 10,000 people a year. This year we'll distribute about 110,000 bags of groceries and about 35 tons of clothing. So we're the largest pantry on the Cape, and we also serve the entire Cape.
We feed the homeless and food insecure of the Hyannis area every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have 2 seatings. We feed families from 5 to 5:45, and then we feed adults from 5:45 to 6:30.
The beneficiaries of the Thanksgiving food drive will use the funds to continue their work in the community.
We see a big increase at the pantry this time of year. So this is, it's going to go to the food program. It's going to be a huge hit.
Especially this time of year, it's extraordinary to be able to give people food cards, and it enables people to get the things precisely that they want, which is wonderful. I think it enables them to get things that they can't get with SNAP.
Grant money is slowly disappear and harder to get. It's difficult. It's just difficult to get because you have so many people. The need is great. So this gives us the opportunity to get money in that we haven't actively sought. And I think what it helps us do too is serve our clients better.
I tell people all the time, I guarantee you know somebody who is food insecure. Even if you don't realize it, you know people who are close to you who are food insecure. So dealing with food and quality food, these types of programs and programs like the Cape Symphony and the amazing outpouring of support that the public showed in this type of a program, this makes a world of difference to way more people than you realize.
Cape Symphony presented their donation on Monday, November 25th. In Hyannis, for Cape Media News, I'm Gabrielle Rawson.